Hi, this is Ty from BlueNotary. Today we're going to be going over some of the new tools that have been added inside your session. So to follow along with this, you can open up your session simulator and we can go through kind of all of the options in here. This is just kind of an in-session overview. So when you first come in here, you can check your participant's ID and status. This is something that you're going to want to do to make sure that your signer has passed their KBA or biometrics and their ID verification. You can also right-click and save this image as, if you want to keep this for your own personal files. Other tools in here include the ability to add signers, add witnesses, and add observers. You can do any of these from within the session. You can also do this beforehand when you're in the invite stage. If you add witnesses, you have the option of choosing BlueNotary witness or using your own witnesses. For BlueNotary witnesses and your own witnesses, you also have the option to add witness ID verification. So this could be useful if you're using a credible witness. If you do use a credible witness, we recommend that you write about this in your notes section down here. You can say, we used a credible witness, and this will show up in your journal after the session. Your other tool here is to select your notarization type. This will also show up in your journal, so be sure to click this before you leave your session. We also have the option to add custom charges, upload custom documents, if by chance a document was forgotten or anything like that. And you can also add a blank page if you don't have enough room. This option is available here and here. So I'm going to add a blank page here. And you'll see I can scroll down and I now have this blank page that I can use to add my notary certificate. You can also reschedule meetings from here. But aside from that, you're going to be using these tools on the right-hand side. You have the option to toggle hotkeys left and right. You can turn them on or off. If they're turned on, you can just press these buttons to drop your tools. So for example, I can press number 1 and drop my signer name or my own name. I can also press number 2 to drop my signer's initials or my own initials. I can press D for date, and your date will drop here. You have the option of using this drop-down box to choose what kind of date you want, if it's written, if it's going to be using just individual days or individual years. You got all those tools available to you. I can press S for signature. You can also drag and drop these as well. If I'm choosing my signature, I'm going to have the option to draw the signature, type the signature, or upload my own signature. And in this case, I'm going to use one of my pre-done signatures here. You can see my name there. And then, of course, you have the option to use check marks as well as a free text tool. So you can type anything using this free text tool. And you can also click this button to adjust the size up or down, down and up. So there you are. Now, of course, if I try to complete the session, it's not going to let me. It says at least one notary seal is required for the document to complete this session. So I'm going to drop my notary certificate first. You can use the hotkey or you can drag this over. I'm going to select one of my certificates that I have stored already and drag this out to the appropriate size for my document. And then I'm going to drop my notary seal right over here. I'm going to use the N hotkey to drop this. There you are. And again, you can always drag and drop if that's easier for you. The last tool that we have is the commission expiration. And this is just something that's often asked for in your notarial certificates. So the last tool you have at your disposal is the whiteout block. So perhaps you need to white out something from the document, or you need to white out something from your notarial certificate. If you do, you can drop this whiteout block and cover everything up. In this case, I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to drop a signature in here. I'll drop my own signature, and then we're going to complete the session. So when I complete the session, as long as pop-ups are enabled, it's going to automatically pop up. From there, you can download the document. Your signer is going to be sent an email where they can come back into their account and download the document, but it's also going to pop up for them as well. So they can just click download over here and it will save to their device. in whatever designated folder that they choose. So this is kind of the in-session tools. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our customer support chat. And if you found this helpful, then please follow along, like, and subscribe. We'll have more tutorials on the way.